Understanding the difference between conservation and preservation. Conservation and preservation both aim to protect the environment and natural resources, but they differ in their approaches. Conservation focuses on the sustainable use of resources, while preservation seeks to protect nature from any human interference. These strategies play distinct roles in environmental management and species protection. The concept of conservation. Conservation is the responsible management of natural resources to ensure their sustainability for future generations. It involves using resources in a way that prevents depletion, such as sustainable fishing practices, regulated logging, and habitat management. The goal is to balance human needs with environmental protection. The concept of preservation. Preservation, on the other hand, aims to keep natural environments and resources intact and free from human intervention. It focuses on safeguarding ecosystems, species, and habitats in their natural state. Preservation efforts often include establishing protected areas like national parks and wildlife sanctuaries where human activity is minimized. Human interaction in conservation. Conservation allows for limited human use of natural resources. For example, sustainable farming, controlled hunting, and ecotourism are part of conservation efforts that maintain biodiversity while supporting human communities. The focus is on maintaining ecological balance while meeting human demands responsibly. Minimal human interaction in preservation. In contrast, preservation seeks to maintain ecosystems and species without human interference. Activities like logging, mining, or even some forms of tourism are restricted in preserved areas. The goal is to keep natural landscapes and wildlife as undisturbed as possible, allowing nature to thrive on its own. Conservation and biodiversity protection. Conservation plays a critical role in biodiversity protection by maintaining habitats and managing resources sustainably. It involves practical efforts such as reforestation and wildlife corridors, allowing species to thrive without overexploitation. Conservationists often work closely with communities to ensure sustainable practices. Preservation and biodiversity protection. Preservation efforts protect biodiversity by ensuring that areas with unique ecosystems remain untouched by human activities. Preservation areas act as refuges for endangered species, where they can live and reproduce without the threats posed by development, pollution, or exploitation. These areas are critical for maintaining genetic diversity. Approaches to resource management. In conservation, resource management is key to balancing human needs with environmental health. It often involves monitoring ecosystems, promoting sustainable agriculture, and implementing policies to prevent overuse. Preservation, on the other hand, often works by creating legal restrictions and protected areas to prevent human activities that could damage fragile ecosystems. The role of both strategies in environmental protection. Both conservation and preservation are essential for the health of the planet. While conservation helps ensure that natural resources continue to provide benefits to humanity, preservation ensures that we maintain areas of natural beauty and biological richness for future generations. Ideally, they complement each other, offering a balanced approach to environmental stewardship.